Here we go. I don't see anybody yet.
Hello.
We are live.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So,
everyone.
Aaron, are you 39 and holding?
Yes.
So for you
That's
guys
right.
coming in, this is Aaron Proctor's birthday week. He's going to be 21 again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, you're a Gemini, right?
Yes.
Okay. Our birthstone.
Oh, cool.
In your honor. Hold on.
My son's a Gemini. He's June 6th.
See? In honor
That's
of
awesome.
Aaron and his... I bought this. It cost me a lot of money, and I didn't realize it was missing the stones all the way around. So I'm keeping it. I used to have emerald rings and stuff like that, but not anymore. I don't wear rings hardly. I don't wear hardly any jewelry. So.
Well, I have gorgeous rings, but I only wear just my wedding ring because I never go anyplace anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I had one, and it was in a diamond shape that was my mom and dad gave me when I turned 16. And then I also have my high school ring, which the colors, it's emerald and gold. But like today, I'm not wearing earrings because sometimes it's like I get claustrophobic or something, So. We have two people. Well, there's Claudette. Good morning, Claudette.
Good morning, Claudette.
Yep, you can moderate for me. Thank you, Claudette. Claudette is awesome.
Yes, she is. I have seen her in action before.
Oh, yeah. Good morning. And Claudette is in Canada. So what I'm going to do, because some of you already have 3 people, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Randy up. She's going to let us know some information about her and all that.
Hi,
Hey, Nathan.
How are you?
Well, hello. I am Randy. My channel name is Randy at moonvalleycrafts. I also have an Etsy store, and the name of it is moonvalleycrafts. And of course, my email is moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. I do my yada, 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 my invoicing through PayPal, my shipping through Pirate Ship. Generally speaking, I'll do my invoicing on the weekend for any auctions that I've had during the week prior to that. If for some reason you need me to hold till you accumulate a certain amount, or there's a certain date that you have your funds, please email me in advance and let me know before I actually start my invoicing. So I'm going to be a busy girl this next week. I am here, of course, with Maria and Aaron, and then this afternoon I'm going to run over and be on Ella Save Your First community auction. Then tomorrow, I am with Dawn and Teresa for their members auction, and I'm with Johnny New England Cajun in the afternoon. Wednesday, I will be with Rita, the Booted Chick, on her mashup. Every Thursday, I am with Becky at Becky's Vintage and More, and I am also the moderator for Sunshine Amberzina Marzina. And we do Mondays at 7 Central and Thursdays at 5 o'clock Central, right before Becky. Then Saturday, I'm going to be on with Aaron. And then on Tuesday, the 27th, I will be with the Friends Selling with Friends, Janine, and 2 old guys. And that is that. So I I brought a variety of things today. So my first item is $4. Everything's going to be buy it now. $4, buy it now. And I have a 30-inch copper, I'm calling it a copper dangle necklace. So this is a copper color chain. It's a pretty chain. Look at that. Almost like a wheat chain. And it's very long, 30 inches. And then at the end of the 30 inches is this interesting looking pendant with fringes.
That's beautiful.
And actually I think that's glass, not plastic. It's very pretty. You know, it's got detail and it looks unusual, but it doesn't look, you know, let's face it, some things look tacky. There's the back. And look, you can even do like a mirror in the back. But I thought it was a very, especially for those people that like a little touch of copper, I thought it was very pretty. And then my next item is $7, buy it now, and it is a vintage gold tone pin. It's several circles. Now, you could wear it like this. You could wear it like this. And actually, I suppose if you wanted, you could throw a chain on it and wear it as a pendant. This is a beautiful type of pin to put on a jacket. Would be great on a jacket. Would be good on a hat or on a clutch. You know, a lot of people like to put blouses. See Erin, a hat. Or put purses on clutches, like purses. Hi, Bud Files. Very simple. There's no brand name. I don't know who made it, but it's just a really nice circle pin. And then my last item is buy it now, $6. It's 14 to 15 inches. Now I tweaked this one. So what I had was this crescent shaped collar. And I love the texture. And I said, but it needs something. So after I got it, it's silver tone. I had my husband drill a hole in it. And I put a rhinestone. Just for a little touch of bling to make it different. So you can wear it up high, or you can 14 inches, or you can wear it a little lower, 14 to 15. Although the way this is put together, you could certainly add jump rings or an extender to make it go longer. But this is made to fit up right in this area. Don't you like that rhinestone? What do you think?
Looks good. That's a good idea.
Well, my husband said, well, drill lots of holes, put lots of rhinestones. I said, nope, I just want one. You know, have you ever seen a picture of a rose or a leaf with one dewdrop on it?
Yes.
That's the effect I was going for. But look at the texturing on here. I love the texturing, but I thought it needed just one little something to perk it up.
Yeah.
All right. And that's my 3.
Thank you, Randy. And Randy's email address is on the screen. So if later you want something, you just send her an email.
That's right.
All right. Yes, I am Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the Pro Chat. And like Randy, I have a pretty busy week coming up also. Tomorrow I will be on Angie's Oddities at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday, I will be on with Dawn and John again with Twitchman on East Coast Resellers at 10:30 Eastern, and then at 1, I will be back here with Maria and Randy. You'll be joining us again?
It's gonna be
No, I'm not.
no,
Okay.
it's what's her name? Becky. I'm sorry, I went
Becky.
blank. Yeah,
Okay.
Becky will be with us.
All right. Shoot. Sorry. And I will be on Jury Nurse's channel at 8. So it'd be Cindy Rowe Cindy Rowe and Elizabeth. Then Thursday, I will be on Tutor Glass with Tushman and other guests. And then with Becky at 9 o'clock with Becky and Randy. Friday, I will be on Trish's channel, with my lovely co-hostess. Trish is from San Leonardo, the lovely Sue Spezio, the amazing Angie's Oddities. And the show is called A Picture Tells a Story, aka the Sue Spezio Show. And then Saturday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern on my channel, I will be on with my 2 lovely co-hosts, Anitra I Spy Queen, Becky Ventures and more, and 2 special guests, Tushman and Randy. Then Sunday, I will be on with 2 old guys vintage, Mark and Mike, alongside with Tushman and Donna Maria. And then the following Tuesday, I will be on Friends Selling with Friends. So, how about we get started with the sale?
Hello, Patty Rose.
Hello, Patty Rose. How are you? And so, here I have a lot of vases. 2 are wooden, 1 is ceramic. And this is Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And you see how beautiful the little wood, and it's about 2 inches tall. Yeah, that. Then we have this lovely vase. The sticker came off. I could tape it on if you like. And this is, I guess, from California redwood.
Yeah.
Redwood. So it's made out of that. Very beautiful. It was here. Oh, and this is going to be for $5 for all 3. And it's beautiful blue, dark blue vase. There's no marking on the bottom. And this is also about 2 inches. Or actually 2.5. 2.5 inches. So we had the blue, the Oklahoma City wood vase, and then the California redwood vase. All for $3. All for $5. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. And if y'all change your mind, please let me know. So here, now for $5, I have, still in box, Scented Perfume Ball. It was made in Japan. You can still smell the scent in here.
Good morning, Lorna. Long time no see.
And you had this beautiful, beautiful scented ball, perfume ball. And this is about 2 1/4. And you still have the stopper inside. Let's see if it's in. So it's something. So it has, I guess this is the scent that's inside of it. So for $5, if it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. Now we have this look like a Dutch boy and girl kissing, and it's going to be for $3, starting bid of $3. And it stands 3 inches tall. And there's no marking on the bottom, but it looked like I would think it probably was made in Japan.
Looks like Maria's interested.
Yes.
Yes, because I have a collection. Well,
Oh, cool.
if somebody wants to come in for 4, go ahead. I just have a collection of kissing angels, and now I'm gonna have Dutch kids.
And it's 2 inches wide. Well, we can do a countdown for Maria.
Well, no, I was gonna say it's Claudette's already declared it sold.
Yeah. Thank you, Claudette. She's got my back.
All right. All right, then.
No swiping allowed. Hi, Bussa Move.
Hello, Busta Move.
Congratulations, Busta Move. Hey, Simone, how are you?
Was that your
All
3,
right,
Aaron?
that's my 3, yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Maria. I'm in California. My channel is called Maria California Thrifter, and I will be invoicing this weekend because I have another sale coming up on Wednesday with Aaron and Becky's Vintage and More, and then on Saturday I'm gonna have a book sale with Jen the Dark Side. She'll be my guest. I do open boxes, but let me know ahead of time that because I do a little bit different than other people. I actually start your invoice, but I save it in draft mode. This way, if you have a question, a while back I was holding a box. Sometimes they forget, and I do too. She wanted to know how much it was before shipping. And then she said, I'm ready to just charge shipping and send it to me. So that's what I do. If you move and you don't tell me or you don't tell us and your box comes back, I'm going to charge you guys again for the shipping because this just happened. The box came back and then the person notifies me that, I'm going to be moving to this address. And it's all good. I mean, it wasn't a heavy box. I took care of it. She's a loyal customer, and I always take care of my customers. Coming up, I have another sale with Aaron and Becky on Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern for the book sale. And that's about it. Now, the following week, I'll be, Memorial Day, I'll be selling with John and his sisters at 4 p.m. my time Pacific. And then I also will be with Randy and Aaron on Friends Selling with Friends. And then my next sale will be that weekend, which is the 31st. And I'll be doing a clearance sale, my end of the month clearance sale with Caroline Young Star Girl. Guys, excuse me because my mouth is like dry. All right. So for my first item, this is a Wheaton, New Jersey jar with lid, and it's that like hunter green. This is going to be a starting bid of $8, and this is about almost 8 inches tall. Yeah, and there's no chips, no cracks. The lid on it is just has a seal on it. Okay, and this is all the way.
It's very beautiful color.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I put that troll on timeout, and I'll delete that. So if somebody's interested, let me know. And that is one of the reasons why you guys are in blue, because you can do that. When you guys are in blue, you can also delete that person, put that person in timeout, because I do not tolerate trolls.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a beautiful jar. But if there's no interest, I will pass. Yeah, you guys have that power. All of you that are red, you have my permission. That's why I turned you guys. I'm not red, blue, because it helps out.
Well, you're not the only one. He's in a lot of chats.
Yeah. This is the first time for me. Hi,
Hey,
Josie.
Hi,
Josie, did you already get your gift? Yesterday I was admiring Pixie. She has this cat named Pixie. She's adorable. Aw. Julian is outside. He comes in to drink water and eat, and then he'll sit out there on the patio. He loves being out there. Oh, I'll have to look for it. So, okay, I'll pass on the green. My next item, it's this lovely, and this is made in Portugal. Oops. It's like that. And this at first when I picked it up, I thought it was daisies, but I think they're I think somebody said was something else, and I forgot. I wrote it down.
Dang it, did I get?
They look like black-eyed Susans, which is a type of a daisy.
Yeah.
You do change the letter, the number.
Guys, give me a second. I need to deal with this.
Here, you got him.
Yeah, I found them. So anyway, this is made in Portugal. Yeah, that's what it is. The black-eyed Susan. It's
take it
there's
off
no chips or cracks.
the screen.
I'm sorry.
It's still on the screen.
Oh.
The message.
Highlighted.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so this is 7.5 inches tall with a lid. And this is going to be a starting bid of $8.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay. It is beautiful. This is stuff that's made in my native country. This is done in the mainland. The stuff that's made in the islands where I come from, it's more like what I just bought from Aaron, those kissing kids in the blue. This is the starting bid, Claudette, of $8.
I love the shape.
I do too. I do too. This is actually a store we have here in Turlock. It was called Casanova Imports. And if you guys want to look it up, they still have one down in San Jose. But yeah, it's very, very lovely. Yes, they are. Yep. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And you guys can always send me an email, any of us. Our emails is on the screen.
Yes.
You know. And for my third item, is this pair of gloves. These are vintage. They've never been used. They were originally $65. In my youth, before I got married, there was a lot of weddings and a lot of gloves. But this is a lovely pair, and this is 17 inches long. And if you don't know, like you want to say, oh, well, if there's gloves that Maria's selling will fit me. What you do is you measure from your middle finger. And in my case, it's 17 inches. So you just grab the middle finger, measure the 17 inches. In my case, it will be above the elbow. But if you're thinner, go up more. But it has all these beads on here. It's an off-white. Never been out of that.
Ooh. I had ones like that back in the 60s.
My first wedding that I was in, It was early 70s, and they were, back then, they were $20, and they were burgundy. I wanted to wear black because there was black and burgundy, and we got one of those hats with a veil and all that, but the bride wanted burgundy. So it's very lovely. It has the beading all the way around right here.
And how much is it, Maria?
Starting bid of $15. Starting bid of 15. It's the only one, and I paid up for it because, yeah, they're coming back. They're coming back. I wish I had more colors.
And it's a fabric, correct?
Yes, it's the satin.
I had white leather. Of course, those weren't beaded, but
Yeah, they had quite a bit of them. I just picked I picked some for my granddaughter.
No problem. Yeah.
Yeah, it is fabric. It's like really, really silky. Okay. And if you guys like this, I have more. I already sold some, and I have more. But I have mainly they're in the white and the off-white. Like this is an ivory. But if nobody is interested, I will pass. And we're going back to Randy.
All right.
all right. Hello again. All right. Usually I'm jewelry, but I got it. I got to do same kind of things as my hostess does. So my first item, because I heard a rumor you all like milk glass. So my first item is buy it now, $5. Now this is a vintage Anchor Hawking milk glass small candy dish, and it's got the little neat edges. Do I have my price? It's got lace edges. It's a small one, nice and cute. I don't find any boo-boos on it. I don't find any flea bites, any sharp edges. Hey, at least buy something, buddy.
Is he back? Uh-oh.
But let's go ahead and measure it. So from edge of lace to edge of lace, it's 5 inches. And it's 3 inches tall.
I see it.
Those are beautiful.
Well, I know it's a vintage one.
Yeah.
Because I got it from my third mother-in-law, and we've been married 25 years. So I know it's over 20 years old. So I'm sure she had it at least 20 years before that.
Mm.
Now I used to I have my work table here where I, make jewelry and stuff. And what I did with this sat on my table for a longest time. And when I had when I'm working on something and I have a few extra beads, or I had put everything away and I missed a bead, I would throw all the little extra beads and stuff in this, and then after a month I'd start filing things away. So this was a little catch-all, And it's great for that. If you don't want it for a candy dish, it's great as just a trinket dish for catching things, jewelry, whatever. A lot of people like to take their jewelry off, set it down, and then we'll put it away later. This kind of thing is ideal for that. All right. Next item is something new that I've just gotten. Buy it now, $3. This is an English pewter candlestick with a votive top. So I'm trying to get it. I don't know if you can see in there. It says English pewter. The top line says English pewter. And what did the bottom line says? And made in England. So it's English pewter is the brand, made in England. Now, it kind of had some bends, but because it's pewter, it's malleable. So my husband was able to get it basically so it'll sit straight. It still has a little ding or two, and I just can't get those out. But what this actually is a candlestick, and someone has attached this votive. Because I don't know if you can look, but if you look down in there, I can actually see residue of wax. See the red wax? I can see residue of red wax down in there, which is adorable as a votive holder. But I suppose if one wanted to, they could take it and try to remove that. I'm not sure how it's put on there. Probably hot gun or something. But it's cute as a votive holder like this. And of course, it doesn't tarnish. Great emergency lighting. And let's see what our height is. So it stands 6 inches tall.
Nice.
And the base is 4 inches. Great in a bathroom. Something like this is ideal in a bathroom. You could put a scented candle in, and then I always like to have a candle already sitting there in the bathroom, because if the lights go out, all I have to do, and I usually keep matches in there too, all I have to do is get into the bathroom and take the matches that I've already got ready. I've already got the candlestick set up, and have a candle going in the bathroom. So is there any interest in my cute little pewter, made in England candlestick with votive? All right. And my last item was just
Well, they put in the she put in the chat that it got sold, but I don't see to who.
I don't either. Unless she bought it. We'll
No,
find
she
out.
said it was the lady. Be right back. My dog is getting old.
Doggy duties, yeah.
Oh.
We'll find out
about that. If you can put it again in the chat.
Unless it was Claudette, but I don't think it was. Anyway,
Yeah.
my last little item, and I'll put this in because she had to dash away. I just think this is so cute because it's a when pigs fly. He's just a little flying pig. He's just a cute little stat. He just sits. Now he's got a little boo-boo on the tip of his ear and the tip of his wing. However, you really don't notice it. He just has a little chip where the glaze, the shiny glaze has come off. You really only notice it by feeling it. You could file that down, and you could probably put a little a clear nail polish on there, maybe if you wanted. And I think the very edge of this wing he had a little chip, but it doesn't, you can't see it. And it certainly doesn't affect him. He can still fly. But I just think he's so cute.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Now let's measure. So from snout to tail, he's 5 inches. And from toes to tip of ear, he's about 3.5. Everybody needs a When Pigs Fly.
That's real cool.
Is he pink?
He's white.
Oh,
He's just a little white piggy. Claudette, you put in sold on the candlestick, but we didn't see anybody. Or was that for you? I don't know. Or maybe you just had a sold queued up for something.
oh,
Okay,
it's a mistake.
just making
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
All right. And if there's no interest in my pig, that's fine. That's my third. But hey, anytime during the auction, if you suddenly decide you do want something, just shout out in chat, or you can
Yep.
email me afterwards.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So now I have a 13 by 8.5 picture of Queen Cleopatra on a
Nefertiti.
Nefertiti. Okay, but Nefertiti on a papyrus paper, and it's going to be for $5 for this beautiful art here. Beautiful painting. You see the hair or the hat is glitter. They got like glitter on it. You see the beautiful bright colors, the gold colors and the red and blue. So beautiful. So you see how it folds up. Yeah. Yes. Please give a thumbs up.
Hey, Randy, I just turned you blue.
And you see her beautiful jewelry necklace he has on. All amazing. And this is how it is on the back. But there's no interest in that. I can move it to the side. Now, for $8, I have a Lexington piece made in the United States. You see it's white leaf and gold trim.
Aaron, was that a Linux?
A Linux, I meant. Yeah, I couldn't get it out. A Linux.
Yeah, Linux. Those are nice.
Yeah. You see the gold handle. You see the lovely design, lovely details in the leaf. The leaf. And it has 3 feet on the bottom. And it measures 6.5 by 6. So basically 6 by 6.
I think those are called nappy dishes.
Nappy dishes?
Yes.
Randy, yeah, it's called nappy. I've had one before.
I haven't known what that meant, but I've seen Becky call them nappies.
Yes.
This can be like a ring holder, a dish holder, however you like it to be.
Yep. That's very beautiful.
Yeah, there you got it, Claudette.
Yeah. Right. If there's no interest in this.
Of course, in
I can-
England, nappy is a diaper.
Yep. Yep.
But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. Now I have this, I guess it's like a resin piece for $5. And it is from Rome. And then there's, I guess this is a city. TRINITA DEI MONTI. And look how beautiful that is. The beautiful purple color Cricut box. So $5. And a gold rim.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Aaron, can you show me up close the lettering one more time, please?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's really hard to read. It's just
Yeah.
small.
Let's see if we can get it like that. T is a TRI. It is 3 words. So the first word is TRINTI. No, TRINITA. And the second letter is DEI. And the third one is MONTI. And it measures.
Looks like some type of cathedral.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because I was almost saying it's like Trente de Mayo, you know, it's like
Diamante. Okay, that's definitely Italy.
yeah.
So it's like
If nobody claims that,
yeah.
Aaron, I'll take it. I'll put it in the chat. It was
Okay.
$5. But if there's somebody out there that wants to claim it, be my guest.
All right. So we'll put that down for Maria. And that's my 3. That's my 3, Maria.
Thank you. You know, just so you guys know, the chat is really slow because I have my phone here next to me, and you know, Aaron had stopped and it barely, like on here I'm on but over here it just came on. So, all right, guys. So for this round, I have all these that I'm going to show right now. This is all to do with candlesticks. So the first one, it is a candlestick, but it's also a bottle.
Oh, neat.
Okay, it needs to be filled with charisma. Okay, and this is going to be a starting bid of $4. I lowered the price. So you have cologne in here, and then in here,
Is that an Avon piece?
it's an Avon piece, yes. And this is unfortunately I don't have any tapered candles. This is the 8¼ inch tall, and it's 1.5 inches in diameter here. Very, very pretty. It's nice and clean. Okay, Randy wants it. We can just count down to Randy. And that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still to Randy.
Congratulations, Randy.
Randy, do you collect Avon?
Not specifically. I just I've never seen that piece.
I have.
Hi, Aisha.
Hi, Issa.
Hello, Aisha. Okay, that was my first item. My second item. My second item is going to be a starting bid of $8. And I've had pieces like this before. And when I did research, this is candle wick. And they're candle holders. You get a set. And the starting bid is going to be $8. And Randy, I think you might know more of this than me. I think they said Imperial glass.
I'll admit Becky's the glass expert.
Okay.
Now those would be they're considered EAPG or American press glass.
Yes. Yeah.
They're
They have
definitely
no chips,
vintage.
no cracks. Sorry, Randy, I interrupted you. You said something.
Oh no, I would say they're definitely vintage. And
Yeah,
it's
'cause
lovely
they
that
have
you
the-
brought the match set.
Yeah. They do have the thing on here that they call the mold something.
The little line is the mole mark. Yeah.
Yeah. I rarely come across this. I think this is my third time finding the candle wick item.
And I think there's a specific name for those little balls at the bottom, but I don't know what it is.
Well, that's what I because D from the Throw the Thrift is the one that I first saw it. And I think because of the balls, that's what it's called, candle wick. That's the name of the pattern. I think.
Well, I know that that's a great price for a match set.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I lowered it. So.
Great for on your table, a dining table, on a mantle. I love having nice candlesticks up on my fireplace mantle.
I do too, but guess what? I don't have a fireplace.
Oh.
But yeah.
Especially at Christmas, because you can, put ribbon on them, greenery, do things to decorate them.
And the other thing too, well, I use them for a little bit. Those home interior votives. They have the little thing on the bottom. It'll go
Oh
in here.
yeah, they fit inside.
Yes.
I actually, hi Maritza. Looks like I actually have one. I didn't know what it was. It's a rose, a flower, and
Oh.
it has this funny thing at the bottom. And now I know what it is.
Ah. Okay. Hi Maritza. Welcome. But if there's no interest, I'll pass on that. And my last item for this round is these brass candlesticks made in India. And I'm going to start these at 8 for both. Now, I have not polished them or anything, nor do I have any stuff right now to polish them. They have this lovely patina, and I remember a couple years ago, there was a guy selling brass candlesticks, and he took it upon himself to clean them up, make them shiny. And guess what? The customer canceled because she wanted the patina. So
Yeah.
I leave it alone. Okay. They do say India on there. Both of them. And this is a good price.
That's an excellent price.
You know, this comes from a local store. And this is something I already had. Because now, if I was to go back and thrift these, it would probably been double. And she did it one time right in front of me. Right in front of me. I was grabbing something. It was a duck. And she said, if you're going to put it back, let me know. And I go, no, I'm going to keep it. Well, there was some more stuff there on the shelf, all the brass stuff. And she doubled the price. So the duck that I had thrifted for $4 back then.
Oh, looks like Tammy's interested.
Alrighty, let's catch Tammy. And this is going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to Tammy.
Congratulations, Tammy.
And that was my 3 because I had the others. And if you guys, yes, no one wants. Yep. So we're going to go back to Randy.
I love India brass. My father was a professional fisherman and outdoor writer. And he traveled extensively, and he brought back the most gorgeous pieces from India. He had this huge table. It was the teak wood legs, and then it had this huge brass table, and there was a tall little, it's supposed to be like a coffee pot, and it had goblets. It was for wine, and it had matching goblets. And that thing, I guess, got sold when mother died. But what I have ended up with, and I don't know what to do with, they had a huge brass etched punch bowl with 12 matching goblets. So I've got that sitting on the floor in my dining room. It's huge. It's up on a pedestal. It's huge. I can't sell that online because the shipping would be crazy. I've got that, and I'm certainly not giving it to Goodwill. So I'll probably have to list it Craigslist or Facebook local only. Yes. I mean, it's unique, but who has parties with punch anymore except for kids?
Guys, I'll be right back.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous because what they did is they would etch designs, and then they would take ink and rub it in so that inside the etching, you've got the colored ink, and then it's sealed. Just gorgeous. All right. So my first item, buy it now, $10. Now this is vintage, and I suspect it's older than vintage. This is 62 inches, endless, of these gorgeous amber-colored glass beads. They are knotted. They are on the original material that they're knotted. And I suspect these are from the 20s. I really do. Because of the age. Look at them. Gorgeous.
Nice.
But see the material? That has been around the block a few times. And the fact that they've not broken. So I've got it looped 3 times. But this thing opens up. And I can imagine some flapper wearing this. Just gorgeous.
Very nice.
Only $10. You couldn't buy this many beads and put them on a necklace yourself for that. Oh, there's the original knot right in, oh, where is it? In the second one down. See, right above my eye. There's there's the knot on the top line. That's where they originally were. That's the end of them knotted together. They're all the same size. And let's look at millimeter. These are all 10 millimeter beads. Just gorgeous.
Real nice.
You don't come across these very often. Usually they've been taken apart. But if you think about it, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next item is
Patty
another
Rose.
buy it now. Oh,
It's
Patty
another
Rose says she likes it. Patty, it is yours. They're gorgeous. Oh, they're gorgeous.
Congratulations, Patty.
Patty knows good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next item is a buy it now, $10 as well. This is a vintage Coro AB pin. AB
Nice.
crystal pin. Now this one is, I believe it's gold tone. Oh heck, here's the trouble. When I get in the light, I can't see the difference between gold tone, might be silver tone. You'd think I'd know. No, it's, well, heck. It's silver tone. But he's got these beautiful AB finish stones. They're all there. Here's the back. There's the coral stamp. Clearly marked. As well as it comes up Google. And here's the thing, anything that I've got, especially something like this, you are welcome to go online and Google it and see what they're currently listing these things at.
Gorgeous.
This is a good size one, too. So lengthwise, it's about 2 inches and about 1 1/4 across. Now, here's the interesting thing. It's on a slant. So technically, you would wear it like this. But here's the thing. You know, they make converters for pins. And wouldn't this be gorgeous As a pendant?
Nice.
So think about it. If anybody wants it, you just let me know. All right. Last item. Buy it now, $8. This is a 7-inch vintage gold tone mesh bracelet. No brand. Here's the back. It's got the fold over clasp, which was very indicative of the 40s. And it's got these medallions that stick up just a little bit. It's very comfortable. It's 7 inches. Let me go ahead and clasp it. My wrist size is 6 3/4. I standardly wear a 7-inch. But look, you've got play. So this can easily go from a 7 up to somebody who wears a size 8 and still be able to comfortably get it on. I like my bracelets to have a little dangle to them. I just think there's something neat when a bracelet comes and goes around the top of the wrist.
That's real nice.
Any interest? And see, even that part has design on it. So it doesn't matter whether the bracelet turns around on your wrist, even where the clasp is beautifully done. All right. And that's my 3.
Yay.
All right.
I got to get it off.
Beautiful, Randy.
Here you go, Aaron.
So now I have this ceramic basket, and it's going to be for $5. And this is hand painted in Italy. You see the beautiful blue and red flowers. Yeah, the flowers, the roses, has a few chips around the edges of them, but still in beautiful condition. You see the blue rim around the basket, and they got flowers on the inside. Is red and blue flowers inside of it. And it measures 7 inches, 7 by 3. Beautiful paint. Again, made in Italy. Painted in Italy. And if it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. Now I have this about a 10-inch a 10 by 7 elephant, ceramic elephant for $5. And look at the beautiful details of this elephant. And yes, his trunk is up. And it's amazing work. On the bottom of here, I think it was by, so it says Aunt Peggy Williams Barwin. And it's a note on the bottom of here too, a poem. It says, I am always here to understand you. I am always here to laugh with you. I am always here to cry with you. I am always here to talk to you. I am always here to think of with you. I am always here to plan with you. Even though we might not always be together, please know that I am always here to love you. Aunt Peggy. There's a beautiful note, beautiful poem on the bottom. Lovely.
Well, if you love elephants, that's your item.
Yes. A very good size elephant.
I wonder if somebody made that, like at there was the very end back, especially in the 70s and 80s, to go to, they had these shops and you would go and you could actually make ceramics and paint them yourselves and glaze them.
So true.
It's a very well done piece for sure. But if there's no interest in that,
Oh, Tammy.
yeah, Tammy's in a 5, and it's sold to Tammy. So now I have a choice of, I think it's 11. I count them as I go, and it's going to be for $5 each.
And that's sold to Peggy to Tammy, because that was a buy it now.
Yes. So now I have these about 2.5 inches tall. Like these these are resin, little like crystals. And so these are going to be buy it now for $5. And I want to give each one as like a color. So if you want to claim one, just type in the color that I assigned to one. So this one is blue for $5, and it's 2 inches wide, 2 by 2 pretty much. So blue, orange, and they all kind of like got glitter inside. Say dark blue.
I have a friend who makes that type of thing, the resin things with the holographic glitter in them.
This is purple. These are beautiful. What? Teal. Green. Silver. cream. Let's put glitter for this one. And grape for this one.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. So we have 10 of these. And as a sign, just if you're liking one of these, just type in the color I gave to each one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is my 3.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
Kids would love those.
Yeah.
Bear with me because I'm going to show you guys something. Now, this is not for sale. I wanted to share with you. This is from 1952. Oops. Where did it go? I can't find it. It was my mom and dad's wedding picture. I just want to share with you. This is something that my mom and dad, they got married in 1952. This was the shoe of these. I have them wrapped because I'm going to do an assemblage in my room with a picture. My brother's getting me a copy of the wedding picture. But there came 2 of these, and these are about 7 inches tall from 1952. They got this, and these are going to go to my oldest granddaughter. She's graduating this year, but I keep everything here until she moves because my daughter does not like this kind of stuff. It's sad to say. So, but I just thought I'd share with you guys. Look at that mark
Beautiful.
right there. And this was gifted by a lady and her brother. She never married, and her brother was the Monsignor at the Catholic Church. I loved him because he had the best vests, and she would embroider everything. And I have a picture of her somewhere holding these, I
Now,
just
that would
thought
have
I'd
been
share
a
that with you
beautiful
guys.
wedding gift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna do the assemblage. Because excuse me. Last year I came across an angel that has the base like that too. And then I just got from Unimagic a cross that has almost that same base. So now I'm complete. So thank you for listening, guys.
Our pleasure.
Yes.
We love sharing stories.
Yeah, and then I just saw because the other day I was because Erin and I like black pictures of black and white. And we're talking about wedding dresses back then. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here. That's my mom and dad when they got married.
Wow.
She was 37 and he was 42. And this girl right here. This girl right here. Whoops. This girl right here with the brown hair. I mean, of course, she's older than me, but she's still alive, and I keep in contact with her.
Wow.
And I wanted to show you there was another one that I had. It was my mom, but I had one of my maternal grandmother in her wedding dress. That was my mom before she met my dad. I think she's like 17, 16, something like that. Next time I'll show probably on Wednesday when I'm on with Aaron, I'll show him my maternal grandmother and grandpa in their wedding. She wasn't wearing like a typical white dress. It was just like plain. And what kind of, it doesn't piss me off, but it's like, they just got married and he's the one that's sitting down and she's standing up. Should be the other way around, but I'm just kidding, So
Yeah. That's on a lot of the pictures you see that the guy sitting down
yeah,
and the lady standing up.
yeah, they're sitting down and
Well, the lady
Yeah.
might have because she doesn't want to wrinkle her dress. She wants you to see the full dress, which you can only see
yeah,
when
but
she's
you
standing
know
up.
what? Yeah, I agree that. But this wasn't a white dress. It was a typical, like off-white top and I don't know. Anyway, going back to gloves, I have another pair. This is going to be a starting bid of $6. And these are 9 inches from your middle finger to your wrist. And they do have the beads. And they're off-white. They're like cream colored. And the original, we're selling them for $35. They still have the tags on it. They're beautiful. I love it. But they're still in the package. And I don't want to open it. They got all these beautiful beads on it.
Beautiful gloves.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I'm allowing time for lag.
You what?
I said I was allowing time for lag.
Oh, Randy wants it. All right, Randy. Any other interest? If not, I'm going to count down this to Randy. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Randy. You guys, I have more. I just brought these two. These are the nicer ones, but there's some other ones, and they're plain silk, and this is like an off-white, but they have them in white, and I have some. I picked up a set of navy blue for an assemblage, but when I got home, I didn't realize only one glove was in the package. So I'm sad. But I have a couple. I have a set in lavender, and they go above your elbow. I have a set in white, ivory white. Yeah, Randy, congratulations. Thank you. Okay. My next item, I have this American Eagle crossbody. And this is going to be a buy now of $6. I bought it for me, but my wallet, the one that I have now that I don't want to give up, it's too bulky to be in here. But this is in excellent condition. It's nice and clean. Okay. It has a zipper, it says American Eagle, and it has a zipper pocket here, And then on the opposite side, it has 2 open pockets. And then in the front, snaps, and there's more stuff in there. More room for your phone and your stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep the crossbody that I have. I have a nice one. So it's very, very lovely.
Tammy's in that
And I have
6.
Tammy for 6. And that was a bite now. So thank you, Tammy.
Congratulations, Tammy.
And my last item is this Gottinger jar. And this is going to be a starting bid of $10.
Hey, John.
Good morning, John. So it's this. And I'm not sure the research I did, but this was in there. So it's like a little thing to hold down your powder. But I don't think this was a powder box, but I'll just leave it in there. And then you have this, whoops, didn't break. Then you have this heavy duty, very heavy lid with the rose on it. And then on the inside, right here, it says Gottinger.
No, I think you're right. It is a powder jar. It looks like it.
Okay. So this feels heavy like it's crystal.
Yeah, it is.
And this has a lot of patina. And on the inside, there's all this stuff. It's almost like it was wax or something. You see those little gold. For the life of me, I cannot take it out, and I'm not gonna scratch it or anything like that. So this is the inside of the lid. Then this is the outside.
And what was the name inside?
It's Gottinger.
Scott.
And it's God, G-O-D. It's
Gottinger?
G-O-D-I-N-G-E-R. Right here. It says,
Govinger.
yeah. Gottinger. Yeah. It's marked on here. And also on the inside right here. Okay. I just saw it and I loved it. Not realizing what it was because it was all filthy. So the glass part I just soaked in soapy water. But I just left this the way it is. Okay. It is very pretty. And the jar itself is 3 3/4 in diameter. And it's 2 inches tall. Almost 2 inches tall. It is very pretty. And if there's no interest, I will pass on this. And I think that was my 3. So we're going to go back to Randy.
All right.
All right. Okay, this round, my first item is another buy it now, $5. This is a very unusual stretch bangle. Now, note the color. It's this gorgeous blue-green, and they'll love the way they fit. Now, it's a stretch, and it's branded. Look at the interior. And I want you to notice, I want you to see that it's got these little funny striations. And let me get to where the brand is Nuna. This is something called Tanga nut. Tanga nut is apparently considered a vegan natural form of ivory, in the sense of the nut is an ivory colored, and it actually has all the characteristics of natural ivory. It's a really neat bracelet. This is easily going to fit a 7 to an 8. But I love the color. Oh, talk about summer. So it's not going to stain you. It's not going to dye. If you get stuff and you sweat, and next thing you know, you got colored marks on your arm. Beautiful summer piece. Only $5.
All right, Tammy.
I love the fact that there's variations in the way it colors.
I'm gonna pull one of your moves. I allow time for leg.
Okay, Aaron, it's yours because it's a buy it now. Excellent. I think it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. So the next one is buy it now, $7. This is a 1960s Sarah Coventry leaf circle pin, and it is gold and silver. Just a simple gold. So every other leaf is gold, every other leaf is silver. There's your Sarah Coventry mark down there at the bottom. Beautiful circle pin. Very simple. Again, beautiful on a jacket.
Also, like every leaf is like it switches from gold to silver.
Yeah, you can see, and you can see one's gold, the next one's silver. The base of the brooch is gold tone, and then you've got like, here's a silver, gold, silver, gold, and it goes all the way around. One gold, one silver, all the way around. It was supposed to be 7, but I'll leave it at 5. That's fine. Maria, it's yours.
Invoice me and send it to Aaron. Happy birthday, Aaron.
Oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All righty. Excellent. Okay. Last item, $6. Buy it now. Now, there isn't a mall in the United States that doesn't have a Claire's. Mall jewelry. However, sometimes they have some really pretty pieces. This is 16 to 18 inches. This is a rhinestone Y necklace, and it is Claire's, and it is so delicate. It's lovely. I want you to look at the chain. It's twisted. And then you've got this very delicate rhinestone Y. It could be good as a wedding piece. Oh, prom. I think delicate little pieces like this are great for young girls. It does have the lobster claw clasp, and of course, here's its little Claire's tag. But heck, for mole jewelry, this is pretty fabulous. And Maria, I'm going to snag that last item that you showed.
I heard you, Randy. What was it? Because I'm moving things around.
It was, hold on, let me back it up. It was $10. Oh, the blah 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 blah.
Doggone enjoy.
Yeah, the covered dish.
This. Okay.
Okay.
So if there's no interest in my rhinestones, I thank you very much. Thanks for looking. If you think about it, let me know.
Was that your 3?
That was my 3.
Sorry.
That's okay. It went quick.
All right. So now I have a lot of 8 ceramic pieces where I think these are made in Japan, and they measure anywhere from 2 inches to 3 inches. And it's a whole lot. They're going to be a starting bid of $5. So we have this beautiful deer, baby deer. And it's made in Japan. You see the mark there. We call him Bambi. And we have this lovely dancing lady. And this was made in occupied Japan. Then we have this lovely vase. With the beautiful blue on top and the blue and red and blue flowers. And this was made in occupied Japan. And I guess it's like the company is HKATO. And we have this gentleman. There's no marking on the bottom of this. And this guy who's fetching the water. Made in Japan. I was a starting bid. Claudette. And then you have this beautiful bird. Japan. This little boy. I don't know if the color may have fade on the top because on the back it's just blue. Starting bed, no, they're all there's a lot, but it's just a starting bed. And then the man and the lady. And it's made in Japan. So all 8, 4, 5. Starting bid at 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, for all of them, yes. If we can do the countdown for Patty Rose, if you like. If anybody else is interested, you need to see a 6 or better. So we are going once. We are going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Patty Rose. Congratulations, Patty Rose.
Yeah, congratulations. That's an excellent price. Was that your 3, Aaron? Or no?
No, that was just one right there.
Okay. Sorry.
No problem. Now we have this beautiful vase that is made in occupied Japan for $5. And you see the beautiful, this is for $5. You have the beautiful flower that is raised from the vase. With the beautiful leaves going around it. And then you have the painted, so it's like it starts off on top of red, then it goes down into yellow. And it measures about 4.5 inches tall. A 2-handle vase. And lengthwise, it is like 3.5. And if there's no interest in that, you can move it to the side. Now we have this ceramic, a little statue of this beautiful Asian lady, Chinese lady, and it's 11 inches tall. And I'm gonna start this off at $5. 11 inches, beautiful ceramic piece. And this is, the company is Adco, ARDCO, fine quality, made in Japan.
That would be Ardco.
Arco. Okay, Arco. And you see the flowers where the stand is at. And she has like she's holding like a umbrella. It's marks on the bottom, on the back of where her head is at. It's a number G248. Yes. If it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. And that is my 3.
All right, Aaron. Thank you. All right, for this round I have, this is just going to be a $2 right now. It's one of those, the lampshade. And this is the kind that, I have one of these lamps and it's the tall, and this just goes right on top of the light bulb. Okay. It's just going to be about now $2. I bought several because I wasn't sure. This actually came from Big Lots. That's the original price. Okay. But I've never used it. It's just been sitting in my closet. So if somebody wants it, $2 right now. And this is the color is between like a gold and a light sage green. I'll give you guys a close up. It's pretty true to the color that's shown on the screen. But if there's no interest, I'll pass on that. My next item is this Sony.
Betty Rose wants it.
Oh, all right, Petty Rose. Thank you.
Stomp him, Claudette.
Oh. Thank you, guys. So what this is this is going to be about now $5. This is a Sony camera holder. Can I have your hat?
The army hat.
Oh, sorry. This was a gift from my daughter. I am so sorry. Everybody loves my hat. So this is going to be about now $5. And it's brand new. I purchased this back when I was going to go on vacation. But my camera broke down. Thank you, Holly. And it is cute. This was my daughter when she was in the army. She was over out of town. Thank you. Yeah. It was a little bit nippy this morning. It was windy. Yes, my daughter served in the army. Yeah. I got many stuff from where she visited and, all over the place. But yeah, this was one of her hats, and she gifted to me. So I apologize. And I love baseball hats. Okay. Anyway, this can fit on your belt. It's nice. It's beautiful. And you don't really have to have a camera. You can put other things in there. You know, if you're traveling, this is good. It's never been out of the package, and that's what it looks like. You know, you can put it on your belt. You want the bag? It's $5, all yen. Let me know for sure. Put in the $5, and I'll set this aside for you. Thank you. Holly, and let me know if you want this. It's $5. I'll set it right here. And my third item is this Target, never been used, canvas bag. And I believe this was about now. Yeah, it's about now $4. Yes, okay. It's a canvas, has the logo on there. Never been used. Okay. And I'm just decluttering.
Can never have enough of those canvas bags.
Oh yeah, and I have a bunch of them in the car. So, and I live alone, so when I go grocery shopping, it's very okay. Holly Ann said, "Never mind." Okay.
Well, first she said yes, and then now she's saying never mind. So maybe there's a lag. But if you want the camera bag, you can certainly have it.
Yeah, the camera bag was $5, and Patty Rose wanted the Target bag for $4. Okay. I don't see why not.
Absolutely, Jessica.
What I love about these is that you can wash them.
Okay. She didn't
okay.
realize
No
it was
problem.
a camera bag. Not a problem.
No problem. No problem. And that was my 3.
All right.
And this will be our last round.
Yes.
Right? Yep.
All right. So the next thing I have is a set, and the set is $10. So here's one half of the set. This is snowflake obsidian. It's not in silver. It's a pin. Now, based on the setting of the pin, now that pin back, they stopped using that in 65. So unless somebody just used some reproduction ones, this might be that old, which it possibly could be based on the setting. But to go with this pin, I have a pendant, which I have put on a 16 to 18 inch chain. And you could see that they're identical, they match. Thanks for coming, Jessica. Just a
Thank you,
simple
Jessica.
chain. So you get the pin and you get the pendant on the chain. Got to put that down. There's the back. No mark. I love snowflake obsidian. Oh, I'm so gifted. Oh, no interest? All right. Moving on. So the next item is a buy it now $4 for this black and silver 7-inch bracelet. Kind of looks like tiger stripes, doesn't it? Now it has a magnetic clasp, which makes it real easy to get on and off. Except when gravity is working against you. Come on. I think it's gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
Very
There's
nice.
the clasp. Kind of has little dots on it, which kind of look like marcasite, but they're not. It's that faux. This is it's an enamel, so it's black enamel with these stripy kind of things on it. There is no brand, and I'm thinking this is a very well constructed bracelet. There should be a brand on this. Well, Patty Rose, it is yours. It is so classy looking. And it belongs to Patty Rose now. Right?
Yep.
The material is brass. Okay. And then my last item for the day. You know, I love putting stuff together. I get pieces and parts and I got to make them into something. If I get pendants, I almost always go digging through I collect the chains. And so this one is a buy it now $6. This is on an 18-inch chain. It is a blue rhinestone pendant. So the chain I put it on, look, it's just a cute little simple chain. See how it fastens. But here's your little pendant.
Hello, Alfonso. How are you today?
Hi, Alfonso. So you've got pale blue, bright blue, and clear rhinestones. Now there may have been, I see little loops. It came this way. There might have been something else dangling from the bottom. But apparently they're missing. But I thought it looked just fine as it was. Now, Patty Rose likes this too. You could clip those off or you could add something. It's just a cute little thing. Now let's show you the back. I think that's just a design. Yeah, that's not a mark. It's just a pattern. And it is now Patty Rose's. Hi, Becky. And that's my 3. That's my last for the round.
All right.
You.
Thank you much, everybody.
All right. So
Hello,
now,
Becky.
hey Becky, I have antique postcards for I have 4 antique postcards for $3. Starting bid, buying there $3. Here we have Christmas greetings. May you be happy is a wish of mine for a friend of thou. There's a 2-cent stamp on the back and is embossed. At hometown greetings, you be welcome joyfully. Come be with us when we ring the silver bell of memories. And it says at date.
Aaron, you have a question?
Yes.
Alfonso is blind, so do you have Braille in your Braille postcards?
No. Braille like for
Yeah.
like
With the little
no.
bumps. Yeah.
No, not on these ones, no.
Well, we'll
If I
keep an
find
eye
some,
on
I'll
it
let you know.
because, you know, that's a good question, Alfonso.
Yeah. I don't have any on these, but I will keep an eye out for them for you. Healthy good wishes with the beautiful flowers. This was 1916. And it's a beautiful note on the back. And best wishes with the beautiful flowers, red flowers on there. Hey, Moon Chaser.
Hello,
So
Moon
we
Chaser.
have
Welcome.
4 postcards for $3. If it's no interest in that, I can move it to the side. Now, I have a lot of 12 CBD cards, photos. And these are all antique for $10. So you have this amazing guy there with the photographer's name and address on the back. This was in Cleveland, Ohio. This was taken in Ohio. There are actually 2 copies of this one, of that lady, lovely lady. And we have this wonderful lady. Looks she's a little bit scared of the camera, her eyes. This was Newark, Ohio. And this guy with his interesting hairstyle. And this kid, look like he's a little scared too. Greenville, Ohio. This gentleman with the unique framing of the picture is real cool. With his top hat or his fancy hat. This lovely lady. And this was taken in Pittsburgh.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. This lovely lady in Cleveland, Ohio. This gentleman in Ohio. Fancy tie. This young lady in Ohio. And this gentleman in Hollyville, Pennsylvania. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I do have some train postcards. If no interest in that, I can move to the side. I think I do have some train postcards. I gotta find them. Say like it's I will be joining Maria on Wednesday. I'll see if I can bring them for you next sale. And now I have 15 music sheets, some are antique, for $20. You have Mellow Cello. These are lovely works in these pictures. Did you ever see a dream walking? Sitting pretty? On the bark of a old cherry tree? I am going home. Just a little smile. Somewhere in France, in the lily. The place, the time, the girl. Everybody gives me good advice. You're the flower of my heart, sweet Ellaline. Oh, look. He may be old, but he got young ideas. Meet me in dreamland. Side by side. The Maid of Timbuktu. So we have one.
Someone's email me your information and I'll turn you blue. I'll put my
3,
email on the screen.
4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh no, it's okay. I don't have my phone with
11.
me. That's why I have to do it later. But if you do that, I can.
12,
My phone's in the charger.
13, 14. Oh, and this one. I ain't got nobody. That's 15 for $20. But if it's no interest in that, I can move it to the side. And that is my 3.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
Okay, some of you guys were commenting on my nails and how beautiful they are. And no, I'm not being sponsored by this company, but it's this Essie Gel Couture. This is sold at Rite Aid, and they go for $24.99. And then they got on clearance for $6.24, which is what I paid. Didn't realize what was going on. So this is a 2-part, but the reason it was on clearance is because this is the nail polish and it just goes on really smooth. Then you get this this top coat that goes on top. And the reason they got it marked down is because the brush was effective. It's like swelled up, but it's an awesome. I love it. As a matter of fact, when I'm done with this, I'm going to go get more. But yes, and because I work out in the garden, and you know, sometimes my nails are like the nail polish is coming off. I don't have to take it off. I just put on another coat and it evens it out. Love it. So thank you guys. So for our last round, this is going to be, I'm just going to do this as a buy it now. It's going to be $8 buy it now. And they're federal glass. I have 5 dishes. Oh, you don't? Okay. So these are 8 inches in diameter, and I have a set of 5. Very, very beautiful. No chips, no cracks. They're all of them in excellent condition.
I love the designs on.
Yeah. So in the front, they're all nice and smooth. And then underneath, they have the design. And this right here is indented. I just love them. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Fighter Rose is true, Lisa. I hear I have both. But if there's no interest, I'll pass on the dishes. Then my next item, this is going to be a starting bid of $5. It's a lunch box and it's still in the box. Okay.
Neat.
It's pretty, it's just blue, like sage blue. And it's by the good wheat. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I didn't realize this got a name on here. So never mind. Scratch that. Okay. And for my last item, I'll just keep and use it myself. You know, sometimes like tomorrow that I'm going to go out of town for my appointments, I'll pack snacks in there. So for my last item, this is a couple of San Francisco, I think they're souvenir little mini cups. It says San Francisco. And this is going to be a bot now for $4 for both. Very cute. No chips or cracks or anything like that. And if you guys have something specific you're looking for, like Alfonso was asking for certain items, let us know. Shoot us an email. You know, because if I don't have it, I'll, you know, maybe Aaron has it or Randy has it. Come back on Wednesday and let us know what you want. But if there's no interest, I will pass on this as well. Good luck, Alfonso.
Good luck,
I have mine next
Alfonso.
month.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good luck, Alfonso.
Yes.
So let's bring everybody up here. So guys, thank you for being here. Tomorrow is Aaron's birthday. So if you're subscribed to Aaron, send him a message on his blow up his channel. And then Aaron and I plus Becky, Vintage and more will be back on Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. I love you all. Take care. Stay warm. And I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody.
Before we go.
Oh yeah, just I got a lot of sales going on. I have a sale every day, all the way up to almost next Tuesday. And so, and I will send out the other sales that I have. So if y'all had got something from me, you know, if you want to keep building your box, I will be invoicing after the next Tuesday when I'm doing friends selling with friends. And I want to keep, like I said, no matter how I'll do this. But yeah, this I want to keep it pretty cheap with the shipping. So if you want to build a box, feel free, and we can work it out.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
because
so-
sometimes like I get those boxes from the post office. Those where they have the fixed price. But sometimes it's cheaper to use that box than you need to use a regular box.
You
Yeah.
get a lot of stuff in those boxes.
Yes. And I think it's the large, it's up to 70 pounds and it's one price, you know.
Yeah,
So
it all depends. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go to lunch with my daughter.
Well, you
All
have
right.
a wonderful
Joy.
lunch.
Yes.